Hello everyone. I'll present the new part for the lab 3, which is part 2C. So my name is Praveen, and we did this program together with my partner, Adam Harid. So, so this program basically just combines me and my partner's two program from part 1C, which is program 1 and program 2, into one interactive menu system. So the menu allows the user to choose between calculating the perimeter of two hexagon or summing values at odd or even indices in an array. So let's start into looking into the code. So first you can see we have the variable definition session. So we have break into separate parts so that we can understand it easier. We have like the main menu message. So you can see these are the variables to display the text message. So you can see here, like the welcome to simple math activities, main menu, and so on. We also have the exit prompt and exit message. And then we have this hexagon message. You would be familiar by this because this is exactly the same as we seen in program 1. And then the undefined variables, undefined divert variables, also similar as program 1. So let's look into the code. So we begin by showing the main menu and capturing the user's choice. So main menu title and main menu, menu options are printed using write string, as you can see here. And then read char reads one character as the user selection and stores in user option. Next, we use CMP and conditional jumps to handle the choice. So if user enter 1, the program jumps to the hexagon perimeter procedure. And if a user choose 2, it goes to the array sum, which my partner will explain. And any other input will cause the program to exit. So let me explain the hexagon perimeter notation. So as we know, this function is just used to calculate each perimeter by adding the length of 6 sides of the hexagon and then computing the total and display the result as usual using the loop and add function. So we can see here, first thing we can see here is the text prompting, and then we have the function to prompt the site of hexagon 1 and then store it in site hex 1. And then we repeat the function for hexagon 2 as well. So and then we use the calculating perimeter function to by using loop. So as we can see here, we set ECX for 6. We use EAX to accumulate the total. And then we loop the process 6 times, adding EBX on each pass. And the process similar to hexagon 2 as well, as you can see here. So and then we calculate the total perimeter. Calculating total perimeter is just a simple process. Calculates both and store it in total perimeter. Then we display the result by prompting the text and from the perimeter 1, perimeter 2 in decimal. And then we have from the total message variable, just a text. and then we from the total perimeter in decimal, right decimal. And then we have the jump program. So we'll go to the prom return. That's all from me now. My partner will explain more in detail about the other session. Thank you.
So for the array sum, we need to uh, firstly we already move the edx offset message title, and then we call it, and then the output will become like this: calculate sum in hello 6, and then we continue run it. We input 6 integers, and then we array pointer, and then we'll move edx offset and message input, and then we call it, as you can see here, call it, and then we call the, then we, oh not yet, 10, enter the first, and then we read the integer. After that we store in array, and then we move to the next element. We go to the next loop, so it will be repeated until this x becomes 0. So we move from input, read input, 20, enter, and then move store in the array, and then move to the next element. So continuous 30, and then 40, and then 50. So next is last one is 60. So the loop is done, data will be received, and then we'll reset the total event and total odds. As you can see here, both already become 0, and then, so as you can see here, both already become 0. We already reset it, and then we go to the event indices. Every 3 event indices will move 3 in ACX. It's mean the looping will go for 3 times, repeat for 3 times. So we start array for hello array, and then we load array element, and then we add to the total event, and then we skip the next element, and then we repeat for the 3 times. So just repeat for 3 times and done. And we'll do the same thing at the odd indices. First we will move the 3 in the ECX, our looping, count looping, and then we reset the array pointer for the event previously, and then we start at index 1, and then we will load the array element, then we add to the odd sum, let's keep the next element, then repeat for the 3 times. After that, we display the result, and then we call the event message for the event. As you can see here, the answer is 90. 90 is summation of the event index location. 10 plus 30 plus 50 equal to 90. Then we continue for the odd one. We will print the odd label, so you can see there, and then we will print the answer, the total summation of the odd index. 20 plus 40 plus 60 equal to 120. So next, for the from return, it will move the exit prompt to the edx, and then we call it. So press Y to main menu or N to exit. So if you want to continue the calculation, you can choose Y, and then, or if you want to exit, you can choose N. Let's say I choose N or Y, or else. So here it will check for Y, small y, and then if found, it will return to the menu, and then if so next we check for the capital Y. If uh, if there, it will jump to the return to menu, and then it, if otherwise, so N or other alphabet, it will exit the program. So as you can see here, this will call add empty line before main return, and then jump start, it will restart the main. So the easy program, it will move the offset message to the edx, so the load exit message, and then we call goodbye. So you can see here the goodbye already out, and then exit for the terminate program. Thank you.